Apple just dropped something called Starflow on Hugging Face, and let me tell you, the generative AI game is about to shift beneath your feet. This is not another incremental update or marketing fluff. We are talking about a transformer autoregressive flow architecture that earned a NeurIPS 2025 spotlight, which means the research community already validated this as genuinely groundbreaking work. Here is the core philosophy that makes Starflow different from everything else you have seen. Most generative models force you to choose between expressiveness and efficiency, like picking between power and speed. Starflow merges autoregressive models with normalizing flows, creating something that refuses to compromise. 3 billion parameters for images, 7 billion for video. Let us break down what this actually does in practice. You type a simple prompt like a film still of a cat playing piano, and Starflow generates high-quality images at 256 by 256 resolution. But the real magic happens when you scale up to Starflow V, which outputs 480p video at 16 frames per second, generating smooth temporal motion from pure text. The architecture uses a 6-block deep shallow design with T5XL as the text encoder, paired with specialized video autoencoders. What catches my attention is the causal attention mechanism for video generation, allowing variable length support. You can generate 5-second clips or push it to 30 seconds with 481 frames. Now here is where things get genuinely interesting. Starflow uses something called block-wise Jacobi iteration for accelerated inference. This mathematical trick speeds up sampling dramatically. The convergence threshold sits at 0.001 by default, which balances speed against output quality in ways diffusion models simply cannot match. The training infrastructure reveals Apple's ambitions here. Full FSDP support for distributed training across 8 GPUs. Batch sizes scaling up to 1024 for images. You can resume from checkpoints, monitor loss curves through weights and biases integration, and use gradient checkpointing to squeeze more out of limited memory. What separates this from competitors is the guidance scale flexibility. Classifier-free guidance between 2.0 and 5.0 lets you dial in exactly how strictly the model follows your prompt versus exploring creative variations. Higher values mean tighter adherence. Lower values unleash more unexpected interpretations of your vision. The practical applications cascade outward from here. Text-to-image generation for concept art and rapid prototyping. Text-to-video for content creators who need footage without filming. Image-to-video conversion where you feed in a reference frame and watch it animate. The aspect ratio support covers square, widescreen, and portrait orientations. Here is the honest limitation you need to understand. This model requires significant computational resources and checkpoint downloads. Apple provides the code openly, but running 7 billion parameters demands serious hardware. The democratization exists in access, not necessarily in execution for everyone watching this right now. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of what Apple and the research community have built with Starflow. This represents a genuine architectural innovation in generative modeling, not just scaling existing approaches. If you found this breakdown valuable, subscribe for more deep dives into the technologies reshaping our creative futures. Stay curious, stay questioning.